Hello, survivors, hi, family, and friends. This is Roy from Bootsy Sweetheart's Guide to Life and Other Disappointing Experiences with a story about orphaned earrings. So, ladies, and some of you gentlemen, has this ever happened to you? You go out for an evening of partying and you come home, look in the mirror, checking everything, and suddenly you discover you have lost an earring, an heirloom from the past. Now you have one orphaned earring. What do you do? Well, you don't throw away the earring. This video, while it's about orphan earrings, it's also about using the orphaned earring with a tag for some kind of art. Maybe a tag, maybe a badge, maybe a pendant. The tag I'm making for this project, well, there's several tags, but they're all designed the similar or same way. The fabric on both sides, and this is an upholstery fabric, but you can use really any fabric if you reinforce it, and a pin at the top instead of a tag hole. So let me show you how I made this particular tag. First thing I do is make a template out of cardboard and make sure that the top of the template is as wide as the safety pin that is going to attach it to whatever we decide to use the tag for. Now, this tag is about 3 by 2, size of an ATC. You see that I want to make sure that the safety pin fits. And because it's made out of fabric, it's fairly flimsy. So I want to make sure I back them with some sort of interfacing. And it's all iron-on. I cut the interfacing bigger. It just makes sure the edges are covered, because the interfacing will also help in preventing raveling. And I trace the pattern onto the fabric that's been interfaced, cut it out, make sure the pin fits. On one side, towards the top, I make a buttonhole. The machine does it automatically. And then I sew the sides with a zigzag to make sure that this doesn't fray. And then I fold it over together and sew the two sides closed. And there is my tag. Some may remember a while back I made a video of a bag of jewelry that I got from my local thrift shop. This is a treasure. It took me, I think, 3 videos to go through this whole bag. It weighs pounds. There's everything in here. What's wonderful is every now and then the thrift store will hold a 50% off sale. And when they do that, I just decide if I need to get more jewelry findings and pieces, and most of it is inexpensive, some of it's broken, but for $20, this is a treasure. And of course, in a bag like this, we will find jewelry with pieces missing, and also orphan earrings. And that's what inspired me to find a way of using some of those earrings. Most of them, of course, are the old clip-ons, but it did inspire me to find a way to use them, since some of them are so beautiful, even though they're costume jewelry. So this is where I was able to harvest my clip-on earrings. Well, here are some of the orphan earrings. One or two of them are paired up, but most of these are single earrings. Uh, well, I'll take that back. There's about 50-50. So there's more, much more in that big bag. And here's here's my my tag. This is the one that I made for the intro. And you can see I have a buttonhole here. The edges are not going to frayed. This is sewn together. I've sewn across to make sure that the safety pin remains in place. And of course, you have to make sure that you sew the right end of the safety pin, the right side of it. Now, the purpose of this was to extend my idea of what a tag is. I'm used to making tags that are sort of like this, and I have so many of them with messages on them. And they can be worn on clothing, they can be worn on handbags, they can be journal entry tags put on journals. And for this, I didn't do a lot of hole tags where we put some holes in them and then have ribbon and string holding them down. So I'll do something with these. I have a bunch of them. It's addictive. Once I got started, I couldn't stop. And it's a stash buster. I use a lot of different fabrics. A lot of them upholstery fabrics. So what's the big deal with the earrings? Well, I have a tag, and I have a clip-on earring that does not have a partner. And, I don't know if I cut this one open. Yes, I did. And all I do, this is a fresh one, so it may struggle at the beginning, is take the back of the clip-on and put it into the buttonhole. Oops. This is a little tight because I didn't cut it all the way. Now I have another decoration, and I can continue to decorate. The tag, this is just the beginning. This is just the little bling we're adding. Let's see what else I have here. This one, talk about bling. I crocheted a chain and then I zigzagged it to the tag. And guess what? I forgot the pin. But we'll fix that up. That I can maybe put a hole in it. And it'll be pretty. And then you go look for something. I like this one. Oh, this is very pretty. So you continue to look through your stash of jewelry. Now you can see the mistake I made here is I don't know why I used black thread for the buttonhole. I think it was just because I was too lazy to rethread the sewing machine. And look at this, is a pretty one. I love this one. I just took some lace. This is heavy yarn. It's very loosely woven yarn, spun yarn, and I couched that on. And they're two-sided. You can forget about that buttonhole if you want and just decorate this one way and this another way. But watch what happens when I take something like this beautiful pin and put it in the buttonhole, and it becomes now a really nice piece. Very attractive. I love that one. This is one of my favorites. If you have hoop earrings, not hooping earrings, I forget what these are, the loops, they'll work as well. So here's another one I've done. This one needs some embellishment. Zigzagged around. Now you can see it's a little less offensive with the black thread matching the black tag. And I take the earrings and just let them sit in here. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to come out. And what's nice about this is you can change them up. You don't have to have the same jewelry. Oh, he's standing up there. And look at how pretty that is. See if you can. That is a pretty. Oh, I have another pearl here. Put the other pearl in. Kind of nice, isn't it fun? I'm having so much fun. Oh, okay, that goes there. I have this one. So anyway, you get the idea. Here's the dangly one, and I don't like that one. Going with that. This needs some real pizzazz. That would be it. Now here's one that's got a regular pierced ear. Depending on where you use it to, pierced ear post, but it happens to have a very big closure, so I can put this on there and the post doesn't stick through, because the fitting is so big. And it goes on and on and on. This one is trial and error. I tried to use the hole punch on my crocodile, forget about it. And then I had sewn some beads around the edge. So this has a lot of potential, but this one is a no-go. I love this fabric. Beautiful fabric. Let's see what this looks like with, what is that, black and beige. And it changes personality too when you, oh, this one is not cut. So it's going nowhere. Oh, what if that would, oh, that's very pretty here. So let me put that there. Look how pretty. Pretty, showed you that one. Now where I'm going, oh, this one is not done. It's a work in progress. I just sandwiched some rickrack in between the two pieces of fabric and haven't decided where I'm going with this one. I have, this one is under construction. This one is under construction, and you can see you can mix and match colors. Very pretty. But now, oh, I even have some more hoops in here. All right. Now let me show you where I'm going with some of these. This is a piece of toile fabric that was left over from a project. And I distressed it a little, and I made a tag out of it, zigzagged around. This is a piece of fabric, that's the ribbon, with the hole in it. And I also Mod Podged the top. So this is more like cardboard or poster board. Not chipboard, is much lighter than that. And it has a nice old antique look to it. A little bit of a shine. Next time I think I'll use matte. And on the back, I used the contrasting, a complementary color. I'd like the stitching to show on some of them. And I doubled up and made a pocket out of it. And this is all fabric and interfacing. So this one doesn't have an earring. So this is doesn't fit the theme, but I just got carried away with this. Although this would be a perfect, I don't see if I have one here. Here's one. A perfect tag for an earring that comes with a post for piercing. And if you can get it into the fabric, which I don't know whether I can, you can place a decoration here, a piece of jewelry here. So this is my orphaned earrings video. I had so much fun doing this. It took a lot of time because I got carried away and I made a lot of these tags. If you're interested, I'm going to go through that big bag of jewelry at some point in the next several weeks, hopefully. And then I'm going to come back and show you how to make how I've made some other kinds of tags and badges using this idea. But I don't want to show you right now until I have time to complete it. So thank you very much for staying to the end. If you did, I'd appreciate it so much if you hit the subscribe button, give a thumbs up, and share with people who tend to lose their earrings. And maybe you have a way of coercing them out of their orphaned earrings. And it opens up a brand new world of crafting. So thank you very, very much. And as always, stay safe, stay smart, stay well, and bye for now. Oh, by the way, there'll be some links in the description box for the videos with the jewelry bag. The first one. This is my second one coming up. Take care for now. Bye.